Most of what you need to know about male hair loss you can get from looking at a 1.5-year-old girl. Alright? Why would a 1.5-year-old girl have a receding hairline? Why would she be thin right here? Right? Why do this is not the only one. Why would all these babies and toddlers, I mean, some of them really have just like straight like Norwood 7 male hair loss patterns. Why? What's the connection? Well, just use your observation. Look at her head. Look at how round her head is. You can really see it from the side if she stays still. Look how bulbous that forehead is. It sticks all the way out. See how round it is? Right? All men who have receding hairlines have a round forehead. You can it's hard to see mine, but from this angle, see how round my forehead is? We both have very round foreheads. The degree to which your forehead is rounded determines your hairline. The more round it is, the less hair you're going to be growing right here. And the more curvature there is here, the higher your hairline is going to be. It's all head shape. Right? It's obvious. Just look around you. Look at your head. Look at the heads of babies and other humans, other men who have hair. They all have very flat foreheads. Right? Flat foreheads grow hair. Round foreheads, you get this receding pattern. She doesn't have receding hairline though. She's a baby. This will go away, right? You believe the it's not DHT. Right? So we're supposed to believe, okay, males have sensitivity to DHT there, and that's why we lose hair. Well, if you're a baby, if you're a baby girl, do you have male hormones, first of all? And then second of all, if like this were a boy, like if you have genetic sensitivity to DHT as a 1.5-year-old, if he would have it as a 1.5-year-old, and then not from like 4 to 13, and then after 13 have this genetic sensitivity again, it doesn't make sense. It's not consistent. It's all head shape. What happens is you have a very round head as a toddler. Why? Well, maybe there's a lot of activity in this region. What's going on in the front of the forehead of a toddler and a baby? Like what's happening there? Oh, she's picking up words like every day. There's a lot of mental activity. There's a pre-frontal cortex here that's growing. It doubles in size in the first year and then grows another 15% in the second year. This part of her brain is growing rapidly. What's going on with males? What are males known for? Thinking rationally. Males think. They think a lot in their heads. Females use their intuitions. Females are intuitive. Men are rational. The more you think, the more activity in this region, activity in the prefrontal cortex, activity in the prefrontal cortex is going to expand your skull. It's going to push it out and make it rounder and rounder over time. Once her head gets bigger and her brain stops growing so rapidly, her forehead will flatten out and she'll get a perfectly flat forehead. It has nothing to do with THT. You listen to the mainstream hair loss people, you listen to the holistic hair loss people, they're still talking about DHT. They're talking about inflammation. They're talking about liver health. They're talking about, or detoxification. You don't so much talk about liver health. Some do. They talk about natural DHT blockers or natural growth stimulants. She doesn't need any of that. All that's going to happen is her forehead is going to flatten out as she gets older, and then the hair is going to grow right there. It all has to do with blood flow. There's a temporal artery that comes up and has to stretch to the temples to deliver hair. It comes up from the temples and has to deliver hair here. The more your forehead is bulging out, the further your face is away from your head, the more that artery is going to have to stretch out and try to reach this area. It's not going to happen. You're going to recede. Blood's not going to be able to get there. Flat forehead, easy path to the hairline for the blood. It's obvious. Just start looking around you. Don't trust the science. The science is there to confuse you. Right? It's like with any disease. Just look. Just use your senses. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. All right. Is there anything else I wanted to say? Do you remember anything else I wanted to say in this video? Yeah. If a toddler has male pattern baldness, it's not male hormones. If a toddler has male pattern baldness, it's not toxicity. It's not lack of collagen or whatever. Look at what's going on. Men who have hair loss have round foreheads. Babies with hair loss have round foreheads. Now, some babies have round foreheads like this, but not so much this way. As long as it's uniplanar, as long as it's a broad uniplanar forehead, even if it rounds, you can still get a full hairline. Like the roundness, the lateral roundness determines your hairline for any human. Any human. Look around, it's obvious. Look at toddlers. Toddlers can't have male hormones, like I said. Look how happy she is. Hairline. Boom Boom, is there anything else I wanted to say? Her name is not Boom Boom, it's Cassandra, by the way. She does not know she's the spokesmodel for holistic male pattern baldness treatments. Oh, so yeah, so if you want to restore your hair, I mean, her head will flatten out naturally. For us, it's not going to happen. We got to do some things about it. But yeah, how do you flatten your forehead? How do you stop your head from rounding? I think it has to do with thinking. It has to do with the prefrontal cortex. This is the area of bulge in both my forehead and her forehead. Prefrontal cortex, bulging at the prefrontal cortex. A lot of thinking. She's developing her thinking skills. Males do a lot of thinking. We do too much thinking. We're always in our heads. Male energy rises up into the heads. And then that energy, that life force, has a force. Thinking has an energy. Your thoughts go out. My thoughts go out to you. My prayers go out to you. Thoughts go out of your head. That thought carries an energy, carries a force. It's going to push whatever is in its way. My thought can go out of me and heal you with a prayer, and it's going to push on my skull a little bit over time. Too much thinking is going to push your skull out. How do you flatten it back out? I don't know. Push back. Maybe I might develop like a helmet or something. But we don't have the option of growing into our heads like she does. We got to figure out how to flatten our foreheads and how to stop it from rounding. That's the key to male pattern baldness. It's not DHT blockers. It's not growth stimulants. It's flattening out your forehead.